Bonjour à tous et à toutes et bienvenue dans un nouvel épisode de Final Fantasy XIV. On se retrouve du coup à Namai, parce que du coup en attendant j'ai fait le trajet et j'ai croisé un petit fond Sariel qui passe à ma visite. Qui était pas trop loin, qui disait j'étais en cinématique. Bah oui, j'ai vu Sariel. Oui, j'ai vu. Ah, je vous jure. C'est les gens. Parce qu'on a un petit logo quand on a cinématique. Alors, comment je me sens? Oh, pas mal. Un peu de repos en fait. Cinématique.
How are you feeling, my lady? Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry. Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Moi, il n'y a rien, c'est bon.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no lesser deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Nice.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Est-ce que tu es sûr de ça? Oui, je pense à toi. Hop, allez. Le guéri. Thumbs up. Ah, ça va partir du coup à la steppe. Merci, c'est mieux écrit. Ouais, carrément. Hop. Jugement d'utile. Hop. Oui. YouTube. YouTube. C'est encore plus jugé là. Alfie. Je suis en cinématique, madame, arrêtez. Comment ça, vous me mentez? la tête et qu'il ait peur. J'accepte. Pendant ce temps, au château de Dôme.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Sacré claque.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Ouais. Pendant ce temps, au marge de Guirlande.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphano.
En marche, au fait accompli. Yeah. Gozetsu, t'es un petit peu trop proche de moi. Ça fait presque flipper. Alors, en route vers la steppe. Yeah. Ça sera pour mon mage noir quand je l'aurai monté. Oups. Oui, oui, t'inquiète, je sais où c'est. Ouais. Quoi? C'est quoi ces quêtes? Je suis pas censé m'avoir. J'ai fait mes quêtes de vent. Je rapporte quoi? Parce que voilà. Ah, intéressant. Et ici on faisait. Ah, le cas du SP. Ah oui, le cas du... Ça, je ferai ça à un autre moment. Oui, non, je m'en fous. En fait, je m'en fous de tes émotes, arrête. On prend ça. T'en vas faire, je suis à côté. T'en vas profiter. C'est un petit sac, pourquoi tu mets autant de temps pour le récupérer? Et c'est beaucoup trop loin. Et c'est beaucoup trop loin. Je crois qu'il faut que je monte. Au revoir, Choco. C'est fut un réel plaisir de t'avoir avec autant. Par contre, on n'a plus de musique. On range ça, on range aussi la musique qui revient. Voilà la destination ici. Je veux des choux. Attends, médecin, c'est bien cool. Allez, on va stimuler des gens. Yay! Non. Je renonce pas, moi. Bon, maintenant vu que c'est super loin, j'ai la flemme. Non. On va y aller à dos de... Est-ce que j'ai une aventure aléatoire? Ah ouais, mais pas ça. C'est un peu voyant quand même. C'est pas bien mieux. Ouais, un plus gros chat. Ah mais non. Non, tu m'as pas vu. Regarde. C'est un chat. Oh. C'est un gros chat lui aussi. Pas dans le même sens que toi, mais c'est un gros chat comme moi. Ah si. Ah si. Ça marche pas. Il m'écoute pas les chats d'ici. Ils sont pas gentils avec moi. Ah si. Alors. C'est par là. Ah, il y a un arrêt en bottom. Ah, ça se fait rose. J'aurais bien fait le pied les cieux. Mais quel est? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là? On peut pas se rejoindre à la steppe? Attends. J'aimerais bien, mais ah voilà, à l'autre cœur, c'est bien aussi. Ah, équipement de réparation, c'est pas utile. Réparer. Ouais, tout réparer. Voilà. Ce sera chaud aujourd'hui. Lise! C'est pas grave. C'est juste pour te baliser le chemin, savoir où est-ce qu'il faut que tu ailles. C'est pas trop compliqué. Hein. Manger la côte. Mange la côte, quoi, ici. Ouf. Voilà. Salut! On se retrouve de l'autre côté, les gars. Wouhou! Nous sommes toujours à l'est. Mais nous partons au stade d'Asie. Je crois qu'on a un mouchard.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Bon, faisons des maîtres. C'est un petit peu, comment dire, c'est un petit peu couvert depuis. Hop, on y va en mage noire. On va récupérer des XP. On découvre des zones parce qu'il nous faut un peu d'XP. Vas-y, où la zone? Ouais, ok. C'est pas ça qui va me faire passer le niveau suivant, mais bon. On va synchroniser d'abord. Parce que sinon je vais oublier. Voilà, harmonisation complète. On passe en mage blanc. La quête se débloque. On va prendre la tenue de mage blanc. Ouais, on n'a pas que ça à faire. On fera du tourisme après. Ok. Yes, oui. Yes, oui, pas intéressé. Yes, oui, pas sûr de ce qu'il est dit. Ah, c'est pas à lui, il faut que je prenne. Ok, non, si je crois que c'est ici, en fait, il va falloir que je fasse une quête en fait où je suis en train de vendre des choses. Ah, je le connais. Bonjour. En fait, je m'en fous. Hop, ça. Merde fan. Ça, c'est quand j'aurai des fans. Encore un peu. Merci. J'ai des poneys si tu veux. Oh non. C'est elle. Là, je crois que de toute façon, c'est aucune des trois et c'est. Euh... Hmm. En fait, je me trompe. Attends. Un peu ça, elle. Ah si, c'était les rouges, putain. Ah pardon. D'accord. C'est bon. Je suppose qu'il va falloir taper des branches. Et on passe par... Ça y est, on passe par là. Je suppose que c'est ce machin-là qu'il faut tuer. Ok. Ah, c'est un backup pour être utile. Allez, il meurt. Merci. Tu as un faut deux. Ah oui. Ça... C'est un élémentaire devant, ce n'est pas avant été. Ils sont niveau 65. Si je vais avec une mage noire, je suis pas sûr qu'il puisse survivre. Mais quelqu'un a ce ça. Il était bonne. Ouais, tiens. Yeah.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan-San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan-San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Allez, on sait tous. Bon. Ok. Ah, c'est pour un moment. Je le prends, je verrai ça plus tard. Eh, mais je peux rentrer. Oh, salut. Mais c'est toi. Ah, mais c'est pour moi, merde. Hop, je passe rapidement. Ça va, c'était rapide. Allez, j'en fous les émotes. Merci. Ah, Oostvoorien. On attend sur aventure est-ce qu'il est. On peut pas le voir en fait. Où est-ce que t'es, Yed? Ah fou, c'est bien la zone. J'avais oublié que c'était des salopards. J'avais oublié que c'était des petits salopards. Et non, si je dis pas de bêtises, c'est le pixel de go. Ah, fantôme sable. Enchanté.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Not less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
C'est le bordel. Ah d'accord. Oh, tu vas voir.
I have made my decision. You giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe, and should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Ja.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Bon. Allez hop. Voilà. Bon. Et en plus on passe niveau 68. Ah putain. Oh. Ah oui putain. Ouais. Allez hop. Désolé pour ceux qui ont eu peur. Avec ça. Je trouve ça là. Et on est parti au nord d'ici. Ça fait déjà 50 minutes. Il y a beaucoup de blabla en fait. On rend compte. Oh, des marbles dégueulasses. J'essaie de changer de truc. Bon. C'est vrai. C'est très loin. Un petit détour. Non, les terribles, je peux pas y aller tout de suite. Donc je ne peux pas en prendre. Ah, c'était juste autre chose. Mademoiselle Sariel. Un mammouth. Laissez me sembler. Ah là là. Non, 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 non. Hop, on va passer par en bas, récupérer le petit dernier morceau là. Ça fait chaud. Ça fait chaud. Hop. Le campement est juste ici. Si je dis pas de bêtises, je dirais qu'il y a quelque chose à faire par là. J'irai plus tard. J'ai pas gagné grand chose. Un faucon. Enfin un fauconnier. Bonjour. Non, je m'en fous. Le mec qui me fait ça, je le tue. Ouf, on change là. Et c'est parti.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
Ça sent plan.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum, as a warrior of the Mall. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum.
Yay! On va se battre.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Il y a du monde ici. Je reçois quelques mois. C'est bizarre. Oh, ça va pas être possible. Ça. Non, pardon. Ça va, je sais. Eh bien, viande de furet ce soir. Mais ce sera pour un prochain épisode. Du coup, les amis, je vous dis à très bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures en Eorzea. Allez, ciao ciao.